All right. Just like with anything else, it's about getting into position, right? You meet a girl, you got to get in position before you can speak with her. You're in your job and your career, and you want to get a few ladders up. Boom, you got to get into position. You're in a fight, you want to hit this guy, you got to get into position. You got the point, right? Now, the whole thing about getting in position is that once you're there, well, what do? Okay, now I'm in position. Do I have what it takes to get me where I needed to go, right? I'm there. Now what? So the only way that's going to happen is that once you're climbing up that proverbial ladder to get into position, you need to execute. And executing, we've heard just like in real life, that window opens and closes all the time. So if you get in the window, execute before it closes. Okay. So this one is, I'm just going to go off of the 2. I'm not going to belabor how we get into this, but let's just say off of the 2. So he's throwing that 2. I'm going to do what we call a pak sao. So in boxing, it's just pairing, right? But I'm doing a pak, and this is called hun sao. So a hun sao is, I don't take his hand and drive it over there because he's going to hit me with that one. Bam. Okay? It's just enough, with enough energy to close this gap, to get into position. So I'm here, he throws that 2. So see where I'm at already? So pak, and I need to close that gap. So something that people kind of get wrong all the time, or non-efficient, I should say. This back leg, this one's on, okay? This is rear wheel drive, and he's ready to move in. This front leg doesn't pick up this and drive this. That's not how it goes. If I drive with the front, there's something called inertia, and my upper torso is going to go here, or if I don't, I still walk into something and I'm frail, okay? But if my back leg is the one driving, so he throws that 2, boom. Okay, so this is where in the street and or the pro, elbows start to come in, okay? So I need to close this shot, this space in order to get this elbow, because I'm not going from here to here. I'm going from here to here, all right? So what we're going to do is make sure we hit the guy with the shot. Hopefully I just split his lip open. It's important how you throw the elbow. We all have this little hook here once it bends at a certain angle, right? So you see this type of elbow a lot of times. Boom. Okay? That's a lot of forearm. Okay? I'm not saying it can't knock you out. Don't get me wrong. You get hit with elbow, it hurts, period. But I want to fracture him. So I don't want to just hit him. I want to break his orbital bone. Okay? Or if I go down the center, just split his lip in half. So I'm here, and he comes in, and bam! Move in. Now, once I already hit, watch, like he buckles. I go in here. I'm going to get this close to his neck, and boom. Okay? So it happens fast. We'll do it one more time. So, bam! And watch this. See? I close that gap. Go around. Boom. And boom. All right? So now when it comes to the choke, it's important that your elbow tries to go to the ground, all right? There are guys who can take this choke. Let me go this side. So let me just get here. You get this, Matthew. So you see that elbow is facing over there? So yeah, I can go here, but he's fighting it. He's not letting me have it. And oh, it pop out. That could happen, right? It's happened many times. You're both sweaty. So what I need to do to assure is when I'm here, watch as best as I can. I'm going to try to get this to start going to the ground. And that's going to change everything. So it's like a crank, but the radius bone is clogging one artery while the other, my shoulder, when you hear, this shoulder is holding this with my hand. Let me go here, sorry. Okay, so when I'm doing this, see how I'm using my own hand to squeeze? This is going to turn this and start cranking. Boom. Okay, so the radius, ulna, radius is going to hit that nerve while I squeeze on the other side to hopefully get both of them. So it's both pain because it's cranking, but it's going to put him asleep. If I was in the street, I'm not waiting for him to tap. I'm waiting for him to go out. All right, so one last time, and we'll do this drill, and You just got to be ginger with it, okay? So for the pros, it works, and for the street, it most certainly works. So again, we're here, and there's that Pak-Hoon shot, and I have to close that gap. I can keep this hand if he leaves there, or so you see where I'm at? From here, watch that window that I was talking about. Take it, and then immediately and start cranking down. All right. So that footwork, that explosion, that 1, 2, boom. That's what I'm looking for in this drill. All right. 1, 2, 3.